Hi, I'm Anson, and this is A Day in the Life, Yangqin Soloist edition.
Time to go to work. So today's a little earlier than usual, and my 老板, my boss, will be picking me up. So let's go. Hello, 老板。没有看到你的车。
I work in a company called Anson Music, and it's a shop that sells Chinese music instruments. As you can see, the instruments behind me since 1978. Since then, we also started holding Chinese instrument music lessons. So I'm here at work an hour earlier because we have an online course, so we'll be getting to it. We usually host our online group sessions before we open for the day, which is before 10:30, due to the fact that there are time differences between the countries, and we want to minimize any interruptions, from walk-in customers. So here, I'm assisting my 老板 behind the scenes to make sure the session runs smoothly. We wrapped up the online course and the daily grind begins. My main role is a content creator for our social media, and recently we've been doing, podcasts, TikTok, Instagram Reel, YouTube Shorts, and there's just a lot of editing work on my end. My other duties involve restoring instruments. As you can see here, I'm retying the 二胡千金 for a walk-in customer. No surprise, I teach Yangqin here in Anson Music as well. I find it really fulfilling to be able to, train and nurture the next generation of Yangqin players. Sometimes teaching reminds me of my days of learning the Yangqin from my Yangqin teacher, Miss Ju Jianqing, Singapore Chinese Orchestra Yangqin principal musician. And I feel really honored and just grateful to be able to learn Yangqin from her. Of course, we also have Yangqin orders to fulfill, so I'll be the one to tune, to set up, and to test the instruments. And yes, setting up the Yangqin is also like a mini practice session for me because I just can't get enough of practice due to my day-to-day work. Well, it's 6:30 and work finally ended, and it's also her last day. The day did get a little emotional near the end, even though I don't really show it. It's my part-time colleague's last day at Anson Music. She finished her university studies and she'll be starting her full-time career. Still want to get paid. Well, I just locked up and I'm supposed to head home to practice, but I have a last-minute lesson to teach, so I can't practice that much tonight, or maybe at all. But that's just how it is. A day in a life. Even after work ends, the hustle continues. And on this particular evening, I just so happen to have more lessons to teach. I still have around 15 minutes before the students arrive. I just grab a quick bite, so I'll use the time to practice. I mean, I would really love to clear up my schedule to practice more, especially during this period, but work comes first. We're here to make mistakes. 2, 3, go. So the time now is 9:40, and by the time I reach home it will be 10 plus, and I don't think I'll get to practice when I reach home. So yeah, typical long day, but at least it's fulfilling. Oh hey, the poster. Well, I just got home and it's almost 10:30, so usually my night practices are cut off at this timing, but since the day didn't really go as planned,
I will practice at least up until 11, which is really pushing it already. So I'll change it to something more comfortable and I'll start practicing.
Typically, on a good evening, when I don't feel too exhausted from the day's work, I would practice for 2 hours at night up until 10:30 p.m. because I don't want to, be too noisy, don't want to disturb my family or my neighbors.
It's 11:30 and I'm out of the house, so you might think, hey, shouldn't your day end here? Well, this is the only time of the day that I have time to work out. So I'm actually walking to the gym and it's a really typical weekday night for me, but it's slightly later than usual. But yeah, gonna have a quick workout and call it a day.
So due to my work and practice and teaching schedule, I usually only get to work out either really early in the morning or very late at night, which is nice because I prefer to work out alone, quietly, with my own thoughts.
Well, it's 12:30 midnight and I've finished my workout, and that's basically an end to a typical day for me. So now is to look forward to Sunday rehearsals. See you there.
It's Sunday and a few of us reached earlier because we have a promo video to shoot, not this current one that I'm filming. But yeah, so later our rehearsal starts at 9:30 and we'll be going through my piece and Kieran's piece.
They're doing a full run of Kieran's piece. They'll be finishing soon and it'll be my turn.
I will get people or friends come over and ask like, hey, do you ever feel nervous before going on stage? And the answer is yes, all the time. I'll always imagine myself that I'm about to go on stage, so I allow myself to feel nervous, feel anxious, so I know how my body would work or even react under pressure. Especially when the piece that I'm about to perform has such great significance.
So I just finished rehearsing my piece. As you can see, I'm drenched in sweat. It's a really tiring piece, but I think the weekday practices and leading up to the weekend rehearsal, because Mr. Leo, he came over to my workplace and we went through the piece one-on-one, and I felt more reassured and more secure about my piece in today's rehearsal. So yeah, that's a typical day in life of me. Alright, so I'm gonna head back inside for the rest of the concert's rehearsal. So you can get our tickets at eventbrite.com. Our concert's happening on the 28th of July, 5 p.m. at Singapore Conference Hall. So just head on over to eventbrite.com, search for Ching San Chinese Orchestra for tickets purchases. Or you can head on to our description for the link. Or if you're watching this on TikTok or Instagram, you can just click the link in the profile description. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.